What is good, ladies and gents? We are back with another con vlog for ya. Manny, aka Adrien Soriano here, and today we are heading to See Bright for the very first time for C-Con. Oh, you guys peeped that shirt? That Street Fighter variant super fresh t-shirt available on PROWRESTLINGTEes.com. The weather is a little sketchy today, but nonetheless, we are excited for C-Con. Let's get into it.
Can you come with Daddy outside? We go from my shoulders. We gotta go. Okay. Still looking good, you know. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, so we are here at C-Con having a great time.
Yeah.
But to pass the time here at the convention, we decided to challenge each other. She draws me and I draw her. We've completed our drawings, and now we want to share with you guys. I'm going to show her my drawing of her. She's going to critique it, tell us what she thinks about it.
And then I'm going to show him the drawing I did of him. And then he's going to give me his 1-2 buckle my shoe. So you ready?
What does that mean?
You're going to tell me your...
Why didn't you just say that?
Why can't I say that?
Why didn't you just say that? You see what I put up with? You see what I put up with? All right, so we're going to start with my drawing.
Go ahead. Tell me your process.
Here's my sketchbook. And here is the masterpiece of Jasmine.
Is it a spitting image?
It looks just like her, right? So what you think?
It's ass. I'm kidding. I think it's so cute. Look at me. That looks just like my hair, the way it is. My only critique that this is circle glasses. I don't think these are circle. I think you need to go back to preschool. And I love my outfit. This is totally me. Crop top. I'm so thin. My drawing is gonna show you why I'm so thin, okay? But I really love these pants. These are my shoes. Like, this is literally me. I love it so much. I like the pen that you used too. I really like your line art and like how you played with it. Alrighty. Are you ready for mine?
So is it 10 out of 10?
Oh yeah, 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, your turn. Yeah. Alright, I have Manny's picture. As you can see, it looks just like him. But right, for real though, this image is like what I wrote on the side. It says what I think Manny wants our relationship to be. Are you ready?
I don't know.
No, he's ready.
I'm ready.
He's ready. Ready?
Yes.
As you can see. As you can see.
So what does it say?
This over here says what I think Manny wants our relationship to be. This is you saying chicken fingers, and that's my arm. That's my drawing arm that he's eating. It looks exactly like him. And then that's me saying eat. And me saying eat up king.
That's what she thinks of me.
I mean, if people don't know, when the cameras are off, he tries to eat my fingers and my cheeks and anything that's in front of him.
That's false.
That is true.
False.
I have video evidence. All right, tell me what you think.
First of all, this is a great drawing.
You like it?
The drawing is really good.
Thanks.
I like the detail of the shirts. Has a lot of wrinkles in there.
Yeah.
That stands out really nice.
Thanks.
The hands are nicely done,
Thanks.
even though the tattoo on the hand says dinner.
I mean, that's what you're eating. Is that not what it says on your hand?
No.
It says that.
No, it doesn't. Why is there a flower on top of my head? Do I look like a plant? I'm not a plant.
I could put a flower right here.
I'm a person. I'm a human being.
Yeah,
But I guess plants are living things too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
you
you're
can't-
eating a living
You
thing.
can't
right?
grow plants out of my hair. Like, that's not possible.
Sorry. I'm sorry if I want to be creative.
And you know what? As nice as this drawing is, this is extremely graphic. Like, this is such a graphic image.
You
like,
want to see me?
Like, her arm is torn out of her shoulder,
Yeah.
yet she is still smiling and
Yeah.
having a great time.
Yeah, that's what you want me to. You want me to be happy because you're eating.
Like, I love food, but
Yo.
not enough to tear her arm out of her socket and start eating at it.
Yo,
Like,
he's lying. He is lying.
like people. This is not me.
That's him.
This is not
That's
me.
him.
This
I
is
know
not.
who he
This
is.
is not an actual representation of the man you see right here.
He's
this
lying.
is not me.
He's lying.
I like chicken fingers, but not those kind of fingers.
You try to eat my finger every day. You try to listen. He tries to eat my nose.
But
True,
all
not
in all,
true.
but this is a phenomenal drawing. I love this. This is great.
Thanks. Shit,
You gave mine 11 out of 10. I give this a 20 out of 10.
You better. Thank you.
People, drop your grade in the comments below. Like, what do you give this?
If anybody says anything below A or S, you're next. He's gonna eat you next. Howdy. So we're back to our table. So a lot of things are pretty much the same. Not much different from the last time, other than this is our actual table. This is our own that we brought. We still need to get some new things. We still need to get some new banners and all that stuff. But right now, I just want to talk about some of the stuff some of the art that I really enjoy. So I'm going to start over here. Oh, actually, I did want to show this. Did we show this before? This? So our little, that's us. We're our like mascots. I'm eating. See what I'm talking about? See what he eats. He was like, oh, let me, Manny told me for our sign to have him eat the monitor. See? So it's not far. See, I am not wrong. So people need to know that this is the real you that I'm dealing with. But it's okay because our other one that I also drew, he's carrying everything here. This is perfect. I think it best describes us as people. I feel like people enjoy it. Some people have commented on it. Out of all of these pieces, I really, really, really am so proud of how this came out. This is Keyfree from Witch Hat Atelier, I don't know how that is pronounced, but I love how he turned out. All right, fun fact, I drew this in a small sketchbook, and that really blew up on Twitter, and I was like, oh, that's pretty, so people must have liked this. So I decided to just redraw it digitally, but this time I drew like the background, and I absolutely love how the color turned out. Everything about it. I printed it out small, and don't get me wrong, this turned out really nicely because a lot of people have been really getting into like Keyfree lately. I decided to get a bigger print, and I'm so glad I did because right now he's popping. Everything on this side of the frame right here, I love it, all of it. Reze from like Chainsaw Man, I love how she turned out. This I drew her right after I saw the movie the first time. I had to watch it twice. And then these three right here, they're JJK. I'm a big JJK fan. I really enjoy it, especially this one. Sufuna and Yuji dancing. I don't know if people know about JJK, but they canonically like dance. Like, I love their dynamic. They really like are woken something in me when it comes to art, especially Yuji. Like, look at the small print, too. The small print looks so good. And the lighting. I really like the lighting. What I've been doing a lot lately to challenge myself is to make art with, like, different lighting or exaggerated lighting. I feel like that's a good exercise. And for digital, oh my god, I have so much fun with the lighting.
My favorite piece that I'm selling here is probably the orange piccolo.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like, because I really like the line work that I did for this one compared to all the other ones. And even how I did the shadowing. It was a lot of sharp lines in this image, which I think makes it pop compared to more of the other ones. Like even if you see like some of the lighting from the flames behind him, like how it's sharp.
Yeah.
And like that's just a style thing. You see even like here on the shoulder, like it gets sharp too. The lighting on the clothes is really sharp. Even the shadows are really sharp. And compared to all my other ones, this is probably maybe the brightest piece that I have.
The more saturated one?
Yeah, probably the most saturated one. And the fact that it's, you know, orange piccolo, like they finally gave my guy a transformation for him to be on par with the sands. So like that makes this piece that much better.
You want to know my favorite piece of yours?
Sure.
I really like your trunks here. Your trunks here, I know this was made a long while ago, but it's still fresh to me. I really like how you did the line. I like the simple color in the background. And I also like how you did like the shading here too. It's exactly like how like the anime.
What makes this one stand out a little bit is the fact that there are a lot of layers to the shadowing.
Yeah, that's what
Because usually
maybe...
when it comes to anime, when you see it on TV, it's usually 2 tones.
Yeah.
But this is, you'll see a 1, 2, 3. This is a 5 tone. There's 5 tones here.
That's pretty dope.
And the more tones that you add to an image, it adds more, I don't want to say realism, but a lot more detail to the image.
It adds more depth to it.
Yeah, more depth to it. I was going to say another image that I actually like a lot was a Deborah that I talked about in the previous video. And the reason I like this one so much is because I played a lot with the line work. If you look really close, you'll see a lot of the, like the cross, it's not cross hatching.
Yeah, I see it. It's almost like cross-hatching.
I think the problem that I run into a lot when it comes to my drawings is sometimes I try to be too perfect when it comes to my drawings.
Really?
And for the Deborah, I kind of just I had fun with this one. Like again, this one has a lot of like the sharp line work with the shadows. But even the coloring wasn't even perfect. Like I just allowed myself to not even be too concerned about it. And I think that's why this one came out really cool. There's another one where I incorporated a lot of the hatching too. Like you can see it in his ears and on the side. Like wherever the shadows are, you can see the added line work in there.
You know what I also like about this? The background. You drew that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the background's like spectacular. And it's perfect for this size print too. You know what? Another thing what I like about your print? Your signature.
Oh, the Saga Styles?
Yeah, the Saga Styles. Oh, you want to know what's my favorite Manny's? This one. Another one. Pochita! And then we got his Nezuko here.
Do you have like the one with the flat background?
Yeah, it's right there.
Pochita.
Pochita. See, mine, I got this one. I like this one a lot.
So we are finally back home from CCon. How do we do today?
Well, we didn't do great. So, the table costed us $45. And we only earned $40. But we also spent those $40 to support the other artists around us.
Yeah, it was a really, really slow convention today.
There was not a lot of people there.
So the convention started at 10 a.m. and we actually packed up early. It was supposed to end at 4, but we started packing up around like maybe 2:45-ish.
Yeah, around like at the end of 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and we tend to not do that. We tend to stay for the entire convention, but today like there was literally no one there. I think throughout the entire time that we were there, probably like 10 people altogether showed up, and I think it was just a case of poor advertisement.
It definitely was the poor advertisement, but the weather could have had effect on it, the timing could have had effect on it, because like we're by the shore. It could have been a mix of everything. It could have been the one thing.
Well, I was gonna say another thing too is most of the stuff that we do sell is, you know, anime based.
Yeah.
And today it was more of a comic con, where more like it's like more Marvel, DC, pop culture type of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's been times in the past where we've done conventions that weren't necessarily anime conventions, and those usually aren't like haven't worked in our favor. Like we did a horror con one time, and like we did
that was horrible.
But we were just starting out, so we just thought, hey, let's just get into any convention and see what happens. But you got to make those mistakes in order to learn from them.
Yeah.
But today being a comic con, I don't think it's fair to judge it today based on how the traffic was, just because of the lack of traffic. I think we will have a better gauge if we end up doing a comic convention that has better traffic, and that I think we can really gauge how we will do there. For the very few people that were there today, we did do a couple sales, and I think if there were a lot more people, we probably would have did a lot better.
Yeah, like we were only like $5 off from our, from our table, and we only had a few transactions.
Like it was a really nice convention. It was small, but it was like there was a good amount of vendors, and nobody sold nothing just because there was nobody there to purchase anything. So this wasn't a case of us being anime vendors. This was just a really, really slow convention today. Despite us not doing so great today, we were able to connect with a lot of the other vendors there, and because of that, we'll probably have some more conventions in the future because the other vendors were willing to share some of the upcoming conventions that they were attending. So that's always nice.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part, the networking. And like everyone is so sweet, so nice. They're so cool. They're really friendly. They really want to see us, and I really want to see them too. Oh, and the voice actors that came up to us, they were really cool. They were really kind.
Yeah, we got to chat with Travis Arts.
Yeah, Travis Arts.
And he's a voice actor for one of the Transformers cartoon. Also, we tend to do a lot of the Jersey, some PA. We even did the Delaware convention. You tend to run into the same vendors at some of these conventions, so it's always cool to kind of like, like, hey, it's nice to see you again, and you kind of build a
connection.
Yeah, like a connection, a camaraderie between the vendors. The more often that you see each other, and as long as you guys are nice to each other or kind, you tend to want to help each other out. C-Con, it was what it was. I didn't see it as a complete loss or failure today because we did get more conventions out of it. But hey man, it's just a part of the game. Sometimes you have some really good conventions and sometimes you don't have good ones.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing these conventions for a couple of years now, and there's been a handful of them where they were just like today, like really slow because of the poor promotion. Us as the vendors, we're taking a risk and we're gambling every time we do go to these conventions because we never know what to expect. But either way, I had fun today.
I always try to make it a good experience if the turnabout don't become as big. But I always try to look the good into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like she said, like the people running the convention were really nice, and they were even apologizing to us at the end, like, oh, we're sorry that it didn't turn out that great. And like,
you don't get a lot of event organizers to say that.
Right, and like it's a learning experience for them too. They just got to work on the things that they got to work on in order to help make the conventions better for next time, because they need the vendors there in order for them to run the conventions. If they want the vendors to come back, then they got to go out of their own way to promote the convention and make sure that the people can come in, because everyone's got to make the money, right?
Yep. But I had a great time.
Overall, good day today.
Yeah.
If you guys made it to the end of this vlog, I would like to say thank you for watching. I'm having a blast creating this content for you guys. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, because ladies and gents, we are just getting started on this YouTube journey, and I'm looking forward to sharing my next video with you guys. So until then, remember, don't just be good, don't just be great, be super fresh.